Huntech Game and Outdoor is proudly brought to you by Fall Motor Group, SA Hunters Association, Wildebeest, DJI, Open Wapens, Mute Silencers, SSG Cases, and Magnum Archery. On this special episode of Huntech Game and Outdoor, the team was invited on a fallow deer hunt together with Pronk Safaris' Abrie Arlow and his client Pieter Meyring. We met up with Abrie and his team near Johannesburg, where we started our trip to the Lesotho border. Pieter Meyring travelled from KwaZulu-Natal, so we stopped next to a lovely sunflower field to allow him to catch up with us. Abrie and I went over a few details regarding the hunt while we waited. Upon arrival on the farm, I was speechless and in awe to see the beauty that the Free State offers. To see these open grasslands and mountains is a real gem that you don't see in the bushveld every day. Fallow deer is considered an exotic species due to the fact that it is native to Europe, but has been introduced to many different countries such as Argentina, Madagascar, Morocco, South Africa and many others.
Peter, how are you?
Very well yourself.
Good man, good.
Jake, nice to see you again.
Yeah, Peter.
Johan, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Glad you can join us for the hunt. I think we're going to have quite a good time.
Thank you. Looking forward.
That's it.
Thank you.
The farm had a big amount of rainfall during the week, which caused most low-lying areas to flood and made travelling on the property difficult. It also created disturbance in the normal behaviour of the animals. Pieter was looking for the perfect ram and he had a specific preference on the character of the horns, so we spent a good amount of time scouting and analysing the bucks that made their appearance. Abrie and Picky spotted 3 rams bedding down on a culvert in an open grass field down below. Pieter, guided by Picky, navigated and made their way down the mountain.
Peter, we saw some 3 nice bucks that looks promising. So we're going to work our way down in the field and stalk them and see how far we can get from them to spot the animal that's suitable for us, that you are happy with. So let's start the stalk. Let's go.
Bucky explained that the deers were just over the hill in front of them.
Peter, the 3 bucks are about 150 meters. We're gonna go low and leopard crawl through the field, through the water. So we're gonna try and get closer to them so we can spot them later. And then if it's a suitable animal, we're gonna take it. Bye. Went down. Great shot.
We are here in the middle of the Free State, close to the Lesotho mountain area. Peter has been wanting a very nice fallow deer for close to 2 years, and we chose this location because of the time of the year. So what we did is Peter came from Natal, we came from Gauteng, and we came this morning to do this fallow deer. We arrived here in a rain, wet area, the whole place is flooded, but we tried to stalk. We followed quite a few of the buck, and in the end we found a very nice one that bedded down. So we spotted, and Bucky and Peter and the camera guy Johan, the 3 of them went down close to about 500 meter stalk. So Bucky, you can take it from there.
Yes, Peter, it's a nice animal that you got. We stalked it from the mountain and we went through the field. We kept the wind in our faces so that the wind would work for us. The animals was lying on a culvert, and we approached the animals. We got to about 80 meters and we sat and we waited for them. So how was the shot for you? How was the hunt?
Yeah, it took a while. We had to get close enough, went through some water, and then with the animals down we spent some time having to assess, find the right animal, and then eventually as we got ready to shoot, it got up, stood up, turned around and lie down again, and that was it. That's when we shot. Nice neck shot. Everything went well. Thanks guys. Thanks Bucky. Thanks Abrie for another nice hunt. Thanks very much.
Pleasure. Thank you, Peter.
This segment of Huntech Game and Outdoors brought to you by Hunt and Mangum Taxidermy, Vision Works, Falconwood, Biltong Supply Company, and our proud media partners, Africa's Bar Hunter, SA Hunter Magazine, and SA Tacticals. Yeah, so Abrie, we know each other for 2 years now, and I know I've been going on and telling you we must do something, and yeah, it's a wonderful place here nearby Clarence and Lesotho. So yeah, Abrie, you're just not a normal PH and hunter. I know you're the guy to talk to when it comes to exotic hunting. Can you tell us a little bit more about all your exotic hunting here in South Africa?
Yes, I can explain myself a bit. What I've done is not like the normal PH that's gone out and started Big Five or any of those dreams. What I've done is I've started myself 25 years ago, started hunting exotics. And the first exotic that I found that wasn't anything to do with us from Europe was the fallow deer. And after finding out more and studying fallow deer and going to zoos and looking at the antlers, when do they drop, when not, when does a rut start. And what happened is there was very few and hardly any elderly persons that was in the game of exotics.
Yes.
And there was nobody that could teach us or myself how to go about the actual cycles of fallow deer hunting in South Africa. I actually met a guy from Carnarvon Estate that was the president of Roland Ward, and his staff that actually are from the island of St. Helena, and they started doing fallow deer years ago. And those black guys started teaching me what to look for, when to look for that, when not to hunt fallow deer, how to hunt fallow deer. And from there on we started finding out all about the rest of the deers like hog deer, axis deer, red stag, all of those in South Africa. And that's how my love for fallow deer itself started. I've got guys that has beautiful fallow deer and small privately owned private stuff that you can hunt, but it's not commercial, it's not big time guys that would love the whole world to swamp their farms.
Yes.
It's very private. The guys allows me to do 4 or 5 heads a year, and that's what I do. Is I have maybe close to 80 different properties.
Okay.
That each would allow me, especially up to the rut time in April, to hunt whatever fallow deers and manage the actual different antler growths and weak antlers and stuff. And when we do that, then I get time to do that with so many South Africans. So we've come through, actually we tried the day hunt, but with all the weather and water and rain like they are normally in the UK, that's their natural way.
Yes, yes.
But it just didn't work out perfect to do a day thing, so we ended up, we'll do another one tomorrow. We've seen quite a lot of animals, we've looked at the place, got lechwe, we got springbuck, there's gamesbuck, waterbuck, mountain reedbuck, common reedbuck. While we're hunting, we're all in between all these animals and they all fit together perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed it and just learn, you see a lot of new things and learn about antler dropping and antler shedding and learn all of that too. We hunt fallow deer end of February to April, then you have your full rut. And if you want to hunt in the rut, but it's not that good for meat guys, but if you want to hunt in the rut, then we leave them alone because they pick up a lot of damage on the antler and on the body, and we get the males to quiet down, and then we'll probably hunt from April on. We don't hunt, most of them we don't hunt in May, June, July. End of July they've gone through their rut. October comes, the antlers drop off, and then we wait for them 4 months, watch them, we travel everywhere looking at next year's buck and see how good they are. And then from there on, we just start working end of January, going into February, velvet time. We hunt velvet, and then after velvet, we go full on.
So yeah, Abrie, we're really excited about tomorrow, and thanks again for inviting the hunting team. It's a big privilege for us to be able to hunt with Pronk Safaris, and I believe we're going to do lots of future hunts together. So
it's a big pleasure to have you guys here. It's nice to share my love and passion of fallow deers with you guys. And if ever in future we have another opportunity to do a full-on rat hunt and any of the other exotic species like the Oudad, mountain sheep and those things, something special on its own. So every part of it becomes a hobby in the end and passion. So anytime you guys have a chance again, let's do it again.
Thanks, Abrie.
Thank you.
The next morning I geared up and Jacob and I set out to find a mature buck. It wasn't long until we saw a small herd on a ridge below, but the wind whirled, so we had to change our angle of approach. Abrie scouted from a cliff to direct us in the herd's direction. The whirling wind forced us to retreat and we had to go back up the mountain to get a better view and to re-strategize. So we spotted a herd of fallow deer here about 300 meters away from us. So me and Jacob, we're going to try to get a little bit closer and so we can get a better view of the ram we want.
Okay, let us go and try. Maybe you can find one. Okay.
Thanks, Jacob.
John, there's some buck there to that ridge. Now we must go a little closer. Maybe we can get something there. Let us try to go a little bit closer.
Adrenaline started to rush through my veins because I was so close, but yet so far.
We can sit here, then take a look. Maybe we can get a good shot from here. Let us try it. Okay. That one from the left hand side.
Yeah, that one there.
Is a nice one.
Is it that one with the dark neck?
Yeah, that one is the dark neck. That one you can take it.
I see it standing there between the trees.
Yeah,
that one.
That one, yeah, is a nice one.
Okay, keep your eye on it.
I see it's a good shot, but he ran towards the river.
Okay.
Okay, we'll take from there now. Go and check where is it now.
Okay.
Okay, you can take it from there.
Thanks, Jacob.
Okay.
Okay guys, so we started at dawn this morning. We moved up to the mountain where there's a good vantage point, and we started scouting, looking for a nice fallow deer ram. So we spotted this ram, and we started making our way down the mountain, but the wind wasn't in our favor, so we had a few attempts before this specific ram moved into the Black Forest mountain across the river there. And yeah, we had to wait until this nice ram gave us a good clear shot, and yeah, we took the shot. we had a little bit of a nice laugh. I had to do a follow-up shot, and this ram ran into the river. So Picky had to dive into the river to save the animal from going away from us. But yeah, thanks Jacob for guiding us today. How was the hunt for you?
Thank you very much, Johan. The hunt was very nice. We wake up in the morning, we stalk the fallow deer. Then we get another one, we didn't find it, right? Then we stalk again. Then we get nice ram, then we stalk, then we take it, we shot it. Thank you very much, Johan.
Yeah, no, thank you for you, Jacob. Your PH work is perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Johan.
Okay, Johan, we came here to the East Lesotho area up in the mountains, Middle Free State, and our plan was to get 2 nice fallow deer. And it's not rut yet, but it's like pre-rut. They just started. We can hear all the roaring and they're going on. And we tried. The weather didn't work with us this weekend, but even the water everywhere. But I think we did what we wanted to do, what we came here for. And we had a very good time, and you guys learned a hell of a lot of about fallow deer and their ways and what you're actually looking for in hunting fallow deer in South Africa. So I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, Aubrey, thanks again for inviting us.
The team and all the guys enjoyed hunting with you. So although we didn't get any bow shots, we got our rifle fallow deer. Good man.
It was such an honor to hunt with Abrie Arlow and Pronk Safaris, and a big privilege to hunt such a magnificent animal. For more info about our sponsors and destinations, visit our website at www.huntechpro.co.za and find us on Facebook under Huntech Game and Outdoor. To watch our previous episodes, visit our website.